How's it going, everyone? I'm glad you made it. So, I'm going to talk to you guys today about something very important that I just learned while watching the interview with Alex Ramosi and also Tony Robbins. I would definitely recommend go watching that right now. So, after you watch my video, not right at this moment. Stay for a little bit longer. So, anyways, I'm trying to figure out like what I can do that makes me happy and that fuels me continuously. I'm sick of working jobs where I show up, go through the motions. I don't feel any excitement or passion about what it is I'm doing, and then going home and trying to figure out what that would be and really getting stuck in a cycle of just like trying to find a job that allows me to have a personal life. I want my personal life to reflect who I am in my job, right? Or I want my job to reflect who I am in my personal life. I don't want to have to switch something on and off. I want to be the same person while I'm in a job and also off a job, right? And feel happy both ways and not want to like continuously desire to leave work or try and gain motivation for work. I want it to be the other way around. I want myself to have a hard time kind of like leveling out at the end of the day and going to bed because I'm so excited for work. Not stressed, but excited and desiring to work harder and make more improvements and continuously make progress. So I was thinking and trying to understand what some of the things Tony Robbins is talking about when he talks about like operating from a place of abundance. I don't really understand that. Sometimes you kind of, in my perspective, you feel stressed because there's things that need to get done. And you need to put that stress on yourself because stuff needs to get done. But the reason that happens is because you're that space of wanting to, push forward and be motivated and make progress. What lives in that space is like pressure. It's not desire. It's not excitement. It's not something pulling you forward. It's something pushing you forward from behind, not pulling you from in front of you. It's very important. And then I was thinking, like, what is it exactly that I would enjoy doing that really makes me passionate or makes me feel passionate and gives me energy where I feel like I'm helping other people and also doing something that really resonates and connects with me. And I was thinking back to when I was a kid, I was homeschooled, right? And I didn't understand like how to talk to people or how to be socially confident. So when I was in middle school, I started public school and I wasn't able to make any friends. I was a super awkward kid, and that was a huge struggle for me. And it's something that I can relate to when other people feel like, they're having a hard time at school or just socially having a hard time fitting in and feeling confident and relaxed and just being in the moment. Same with having super bad anxiety or wanting to be on drugs all the time, something like that, or wanting to please other people or be picked or favored. You know, I've struggled with all those things at a deep level. And I'm now understanding that prepared me, that struggle in my life when I didn't know how to be socially confident or anything like that, prepared me to then help other people in the same situation get over that, right? So that's where my value is. And it was actually set up in my life to be that way. Like I had no control over that, but it happened to me. And because I accepted it, moved forward, and developed the skills that I needed, that I was lacking, and tried to learn my best, now I have a skill set and the understanding of what it feels like to be in that same position so I can help other people. And that's something that really resonates with me because I've gone through that same pain. If I didn't go through that pain, if I didn't understand anything about that, if I wasn't had been there myself, I wouldn't have the same passion or understanding. So, you guys, when you go through life, think back to a time where like you really were in pain. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be like socially or physically. It could be other things like maybe a family situation, a work situation. I'm sure the deeper the cut, the deeper the wound, and the harder you had to work to get out of that, the more passion you'll have about helping other people get out of that same space. So that's just my 2 cents for whatever that's worth. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think and how I could improve. I'm just starting out making videos. I know nothing about making videos at all. All I know is talk to the camera and say something worthwhile. So I appreciate you guys making it this far if you have. So definitely talk soon.